Oh, this is such a good one. I'm swallowing a macaron, sorry. Please do an improvised song that you think is my vibe of music.
Oh, I would love nothing more.
Okay, go. Okay. And I'm going to be really honest.
Oh, it's Tuesday. It's been a hard day. It's been a tough day. And nobody answered the phone. So I'm sitting here on my own.
We all knew you were going to rhyme with either alone or on my own.
Yeah.
So I would say, like, you're definitely on the right track.
Thank you.
Your voice is not quite good enough.
Never said it was good enough. Never said it was good enough.
We're going to fight. Like, it's going to happen. I'm not going to split it up. I'm going to sit here and watch it.
Never said my voice was good. Just said that I was a lyrical genius.
Okay, and I'll
Yeah.
agree with that.
Okay.
You're as good, if not slightly better than Taylor Swift.
That is incredible.
Wow.
She's the songstress of our
I was
time.
trying to insult you.
Yeah, I knew what you were doing.
Yeah, but I would find it an insult, but most people would find it a compliment. And I care more about what other people think, as we learned last episode.
Also, I'm sure you can, like, apart from her as a person, I'm sure you can separate the art from the art as being like, lyrics pretty good. No?
Yeah.
I kind of, sorry, I'm on Team Niki with this. I don't think she's good at writing at all.
Yeah.
I think it's
Interesting.
all super formulaic.
And also,
Well,
like,
all songs, pretty much all of them are formulaic.
Like all
Yeah.
songs in the world.
Yep. All popular ones.
everyone's going to fight Danielle today.
Okay, I don't want to be fought.
Do you mean like,
I do.
you want to be fought?
Yeah.
With fists?
No. Yeah. I thought you were going to say with words, and I was like, no, but with fists, that'd be
pull
fun.
her
Would you?
hair?
Wait, this is a good question. Would you prefer to be fought like in this exact moment with words or with fists?
Right now?
Right, in this moment. And let's pretend it's not us, it's like a stranger. Words or fists. But the words would cut and the fists would hurt.
Probably fists, to be honest.
Me too. I think
If it
I
was
really-
a stranger, words.
Yeah, I guess if it was a stranger words because
If it's someone that I love,
or oops.
fists.
I think the
But then
other
it
way
would be
around.
But then it would be
Really?
so weird. It would be weird to recover from your friend hitting you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would.
It would.
And also, I
But
wouldn't feel
imagine
as
if-
bad hitting a stranger as I would hitting you guys.
Agreed. But
You
I
wouldn't feel as bad?
feel like
Yep.
I would never ever forget the mean things that were said.
Never forget.
If someone punched me in the nose, probably wouldn't forget that
Yeah,
either.
that's true. That's true. Okay, neither then. Or both.
I just
had
can't
some
imagine,
things
like,
I can't
do you think
remember.
there's something a friend could ever say to you that you would never be able to recover from in that friendship?
How long have you been friends with them?
Let's say as long as we've been friends.
Yeah, I'm well. I don't know, but probably not one thing.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I don't know. What do you think? That's a really hard question.
I'm not sure.
It just came up because I've been watching.
You're about to say something.
I have two
Unforgivable.
things to say to both of you.
And I'm hoping I can get a twofer out of it. No, I've just been watching a lot of reality TV, and then this one girl was like, there's just some things you say that you can't recover from. And I was like, what would be the one thing that someone would say to me that I wouldn't be able to recover
Oh, do you have
from?
one for yourself?
I was thinking about it.
Mm.
I think for me, it would be more like a repeated thing, like something that I've like talked to the person about and been like, I don't like when you say these things or do these things, and then they keep doing it. Or
What
saying it.
would the brand of the thing have to be though? Do you think? Because it couldn't. I assume it wouldn't just be like something annoying.
Yeah.
It would have to be like racist.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe
like,
racist.
or like about like your body or something. Like I feel like it
Yeah.
would have to be like getting
Cutting.
in there.
Yeah. I don't know. Or like something that's really like undermining or like condescending.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh. I actually feel like I have a good one that
Yeah.
maybe would apply to all three of us.
Okay.
I feel like if someone were to be like purposefully undercutting me in public in front of other people, like to put me down again and again and again and again
Yeah.
after I'd spoken to them about it, I think that would do it.
Yeah.
I feel like if they were trying to belittle me.
Yeah. Especially if it's like around other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like it would have to be, for me, I think it would have to be something that is, repeated.
Yeah.
Because if it's like
if it's
one
one
off, I'm
time.
like, they're just in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And then if it was like a couple of times, I'm like, you're done.
Yeah. I feel like one time, unless, if someone said to me like something about Alice, maybe.
About your mom?
Yeah, if they're like, she should die.
Oh.
Whoa.
Then maybe that.
Yeah, that's...
If they meant it.
Yeah.
Maybe that.
Yeah. Even that, I'm like, I don't know if I would like cut you out of my life forever. I would, actually,
But what if I really meant
but
it?
I'd be like, then we need to help Danielle. She's not doing well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think like if it was a one-time thing, I'd probably explain it away with like mental health issues.
Yeah.
But what if the person who did this to you, has zero mental health issues?
I don't think they exist.
I don't think I have a single person in my life that has zero mental health issues.
They're all nuts.
yeah.
I don't
literally.
hang out with anyone. That's a prerequisite to hang out with me.
Wait, actually, good question. I don't think I know anyone who doesn't have mental health issues either.
I think my first boyfriend didn't have mental health issues.
Now he does.
That was the one thing, and now we're not friends.
Yeah.
No, he was just like really well adjusted. But looking back on it now, probably wasn't. You know what I mean?
How old were you?
I don't know. We ended our relationship when I was like 22.
How old was he?
22.
45. But he was very well adjusted.
How old would you go?
Right now?
We already
Yeah.
said this.
But right now, has
We
it
have
changed?
nothing new to say. Right now, I think I would go like 43, 44.
Do you
Not
have
45.
someone waiting?
He's behind the curtain.
Yeah. But also, I was talking to a fellow comedian the other day, Kelsey Hamilton. Shout out Kelsey Hamilton, very funny. And
She's very funny.
she's very funny. And she was saying that she went on a date with, I think, a 40-year-old, and then she went on a date with a different 40-year-old, and she was like, 40 hits different sometimes.
Of course.
And
I think
I-
that's
yeah.
just people.
But like 40 specifically, I feel like, or like when you're in your 40s, I feel like you could look like Dan Duvall and be like looking really young. And
Oh, you
young
mean in
vibe.
terms of how you
Oh,
look?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or you could be like you could look old.
I think that goes for every single age ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like in your 40s, it's like different, at least in the men that I've witnessed.
I think anytime it's a decade we haven't experienced yet, we have all these expectations and assumptions of what it's going to be like.
Like the way you are with us.
Yeah, old bitches.
I was confused by what she said.
Because you think that you're still young.
No, what do you mean she has assumptions about
As in,
us?
like, people
She's
in their
not
30s.
in her 30s yet.
Oh yeah, but I feel like Amy's nice to us.
No, I know, but it was but Niki, it was a joke.
Yeah.
It's not working then.
Yeah, it didn't land over here.
Okay.
Over here. No landing zone.
I understand that the theme of this podcast is let's bully Danielle and get her to the point where she's actually uncomfortable. And I want you to know that that's like 30 seconds away.
30 seconds.
Well, plus 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
2 minutes,
2.5
30
minutes.
seconds, go. No, old people, you guys. Sorry, I was trying to remember what we were talking about.
Now I'm mad.
I'm 30 in like 5 months.
Yeah. No.
That's not true.
I know,
wrong.
I can't. I'm doing maths right now.
Yeah.
This isn't a maths podcast.
You're 31 in what, 2-3 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Friday.
I'm
Today's
so
Tuesday.
excited to give you your present.
Yeah, you've been really playing it up.
What is it?
No, don't
tell
tell
you?
me. I like surprises.
I got it like a month and a half ago?
Yeah, you messaged me, I think like in April.
I saw it and I screamed.
I'm
And
so
there was
excited.
a witness for that.
Do you know who it is? Do you know what it is?
I have no
who
idea.
it is.
Who it is? Who's the
is a
witness?
person.
I want to bully them into
I have
telling
no
me.
idea what it is. Yours from me is also really good.
Okay.
But it is not going to be here for a very long time because
Oh.
it is stuck in a country that I won't mention just in case you would somehow know what it is.
China?
Nope. But don't ask anymore. But once
Better
it arrives,
friend.
you'll really like it. I promise. I promise.
Stuck in
It'll be
different
worth
country in my wardrobe for months.
Wow. For months.
Speaking of presents, I have presents for you guys.
Yay! I love presents.
It's some kids Cliff Bars.
Wow.
Mine, I opened
She
already.
opened. I didn't open that.
Oh my god. Okay, so we a little backstory.
Imagine if we got sponsored by the kids Cliff Bars.
Oh my god. Kids, there was Z-bars.
Z-bars.
Oh, by the way, Ziba in Farsi means beautiful.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And they
Ziba.
are beautiful.
They are, yeah.
To look at and in your mouth.
We used to all go grocery shopping at the same grocery store, and they used to sell these, and I told the girls to get them one time, and then we all became addicted to them, and then they stopped selling them, and now they only sell them at really expensive places.
I got them on the island in the Goats on the Roof place
Cool.
Goats
randomly.
on the roof. place.
Coombs.
There's a goat. This is like straight up Georgia all over again.
Did we go there? Have
No,
I been there?
I did.
Talking to me like I'm actually mentally slow. No, I went, Nikki.
Me, Amy, went there, bought you a present. And there it is. There were no goats on the roof, though. No, the goats do not go on the roof until May.
Oh
Because
my
it's
God.
too slippy.
Oh, well,
It's-
that
I
makes
know, it is.
sense. Could you imagine a goat just sliding?
A goat falling on your head.
You would
so
die,
funny.
right?
Yeah.
No.
No, they've got pointy little guys.
It
The
depends on where
goat?
they hit you.
It doesn't even matter.
Oh, right
that.
on your head?
You could go pop
Okay,
and
but
then fall.
But even just from that sheer distance, like the
It's not that
velocity.
high, though.
Yeah.
It's not too
Oh.
high.
But it's high enough.
It would be very sore, and you could possibly be paralyzed.
Possibly. I'm so sad.
yeah,
I'm so sad
paralyzed.
that you didn't see the goats.
I know I was.
They're such good goats.
And I kept saying to Bo, it was when I was on the island tour, and I kept saying to Bo that I was going to write a letter of complaint to Nash if there were no goats on the roof, and there weren't. So
So you wrote a letter.
I still gotta. But there were goats in the back on the ground, though.
They're so fun when they're on the roof.
I know.
I haven't been back to the goats on the roof in years.
Well, we could take a trip.
What
It's
part
a
of the
shame we're
island?
not doing the coombs.
Is that the name of the part of the island?
That's why I keep saying
I thought
it.
that was the name of the store.
No, the little tiny town that it is called Coombs.
Oh, okay. And is it spelled with a K or a C?
C.
COOMBS. Coombs.
Coombs. Okay.
Coombs, like wombs, but with a C and
Okay.
different letters.
Or like combs, but with an extra O.
Exactly. You both got it.
Right beside it, with the goats on the roof, there's these random shops with
Yeah,
loads
with
of wood
penises.
penis chairs and penis things. And me and Bo, when we make it big, are gonna buy penis
Oh, they're
chairs.
so expensive.
Yeah.
The weird thing is,
32,000. Or no, I can't remember.
they're so expensive. Those exact ones have been there since I was about 6 years old.
Well, maybe.
Like no one's ever bought them.
How do you know?
Yeah, I suppose they could just keep recarving
Replacing
the exact
the
same
old
thing.
willy chairs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Is
They're
it-
fun.
is
It's
it-
funny.
Is it?
It is funny.
Okay.
You sit on the balls
That is pretty funny.
and it's like flat.
And she's the special one. You sit on the balls.
See, the thing is, you sit on the balls.
You know what
Isn't
would be
that
great?
fun? What?
If it was like a bean bag and two of the balls were a bean bag and then there was one long
Ooh,
bean bag.
That's
nice.
funny.
Yeah.
That is
or
funny.
it's a vulva and you just like slither in.
I've had one of those.
Have you?
Yeah, at a festival.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
We get it. You're bisexual.
What sort of festival? Was it a bisexual festival?
No, I wish. It was like a music festival.
Oh.
Like a music festival.
Like a
I saw
music-
Frank
there's no
Ocean
music.
perform there.
Oh, that's fun.
Very few people can say that. Very few people can say that.
Is that true?
That they've seen Frank Ocean live. Yeah.
Oh, why?
He doesn't really perform
Oh,
live.
why?
He's just a very like mysterious man, and even his Coachella set, he did just, or was it Coachella?
Yeah. Oh, Lollapalooza?
I
Or
don't
was it
remember.
Coachella? I can't remember. One of those
He
fancy
just
ones.
did one of the days he was supposed to do, and he didn't do the second one. And
Wow.
everyone
And wasn't he
was-
super late or something?
Yeah.
And didn't do. Yeah.
And this year it was a festival called Way Home, which after this year they didn't do it again, and so attendance was really, really low. That's why they canceled it. So it was like a very intimate concert with Frank Ocean.
Ooh,
Oh,
cool.
that is cool.
Yeah, it was great.
That's fun.
Yeah.
What's the best gig you've ever been to / the most embarrassing one?
What do you mean embarrassing?
Yeah.
Like I saw the Jonas Brothers.
That's not
Oh.
embarrassing. That's funny.
Yeah, that's cool. I've seen
Were
the
they
Jonas
wearing
Brothers too.
Yeah. Oh
Were-
yeah, we were maybe in the same one.
Yeah.
Were they wearing their chastity rings?
No, the oldest one had already married
Kevin?
Yeah,
He was like
he'd already
50
married
when
Danielle.
like they were big. I know he wasn't
50?
50. Exaggerating, but still, he was very old.
Was
Yeah.
he? I thought he was like 20.
I don't know.
Pretty old.
I didn't
You
really
like
like the
them
Jonas
young.
Brothers that much,
Who did you like?
like band wise, like Death Cab for
Oh
Cutie.
hell yeah! What was your favorite song?
It just makes me feel like that makes me sound like such a douchebag.
Well,
I don't really like Jonas.
They
Brothers.
also were my favorite band.
But you
Oh,
went to the
okay.
Jonas Brothers concert, right?
Well, that's because my friend
You're doing it now.
I am.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
went there,
yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah.
And you
I'm
enjoyed it.
And I'm
Interesting.
perfectly okay with answering any and all questions. And I'm perfectly okay with
What? But I want to know what your favorite Death Cab song is.
it. Crooked Teeth.
And
Crooked
maybe
Teeth.
list 5 of them.
Okay. Narrow Stairs. I Will Follow You Into the Dark.
Mhm.
Transatlanticism.
I mean that. Yeah.
That wasn't 5.
Oh, how many more do I need?
2?
5. I didn't actually think you were going to do it. I was just joking.
Okay. Cool, because I can't think of other ones right now.
Oh, really? Not a fan.
I really like marching bands of Manhattan.
I don't think I know that one.
I love it because
Hipster.
There's this one lyric in it where
Their lyrics are the best.
their lyrics are the best.
Yeah.
Talking about lyricists, where they say, we've seen everything to see from Bangkok to Calgary.
Yeah.
And then every time they say from Bangkok to Calgary, I would always like, woo, as if I was in the audience from Calgary.
Yeah. In the soles of your shoes.
Yeah. Do you like that, Cap?
I
A
don't
lack of
know.
color.
I've never listened to them.
Keep going.
Oh, no, it's done. You've proved you're not a fan. Sorry.
Take your freaking Z-bars. No, I'm just kidding.
Go
I need
back
them.
to Combs.
Back to the goats where you belong.
Imagine you're a goat on a roof.
I would love to
You
be a
would.
goat on the roof.
If you guys weren't in comedy, what like low-key lifestyle would you want to lead?
Oh,
do you mean?
I've been saying this for many times for the past couple of weeks.
I
I
know.
want to live on an island with no internet, and I don't want to have to speak to anyone. Today I
You're
said
going to go back to Ireland?
no. I want to go somewhere where I don't know anyone, no one knows me, and I can just get a load of dogs, and I don't have to speak to anybody. And maybe I'll check in with my mom once a week or something, and that's it.
Okay, but like, how are you going to finance
How are you
that?
gonna sustain
Yeah, this is
yourself?
the issue.
Well, I'm asking like, what's the job? What's your like normal person job?
Oh, I have it
As well. I loved that you sorry, I saw the excitement fade from your eyes, and I did love all the details you gave about your life, but I would also like to know how you're going to pay for that.
A farm.
Okay.
May I ask?
Are you going to grow something specific? Sorry, I just want
Sorry,
to
yeah.
flesh this out.
Yeah.
Just want to dig deeper there. Yeah, vegetables.
Nice. Okay.
May I ask, in this world, do I need to sustain myself completely from this job? Or is it like I've got like generational wealth?
No.
Do you have that now?
No.
Then no.
Oh, damn it. Then my answer's so it can't be fun.
Oh, I see what you're
Do
saying.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then my answer is just what I'm doing now.
Because we have to be rooted in reality because
Yeah.
of how bad the economy is.
Yeah.
No, let's say this job can sustain you fully.
Okay, then I know exactly what it is, and may I answer now?
Go.
Okay, I'm living
Being
in,
a wife.
I'm living in James Bay, in one of the houses that overlooks Dallas Road. I have a big fluffy dog, and I work at the Royal BC Museum as a visitor assistant, which is a job that I used to have that I loved so much, but it paid $18 an hour.
I feel like all of that is so doable.
I know.
Why don't you do it?
Well, so that is what my life is going to be when I'm retired, for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Because I had this friend named Walter, who was this old man who was a volunteer at the museum, and that was his life. That was like his exact life.
Oh.
So you're
And
going to
him and his-
volunteer though. You're not going to ask for money.
Well, by the time I'm old.
Why
Yeah.
don't you marry Walter and that reality could be now?
Honestly, I would. I love that man. And he also every winter would like go and every summer he would go and like climb a different mountain. And one summer he made it to Everest Base Camp.
Wow.
Which is actually
How
very
old
impressive.
is this guy?
At the time he was like 70.
What?
He's incredible. He's
That's
like this
unreal.
incredible man.
And-
And he came to every single one of my plays for like the 6 years that we knew each other.
Aww.
I love him.
And are there any obstacles between you and Walter? AKA, does he have a partner?
He has a partner, and also by now he's 80.
That's okay.
Okay.
I really want to befriend an old couple on the brink of death.
So they'll
To
give
get
you
their
money.
stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. I actually
So
should have
bad.
stayed in touch with Walter because they don't have children.
Oh, you should have.
You missed
It's not
a
too late.
We were
beat
pen
there.
pals too when I was in Korea.
Oh, that's very sweet.
And then when me and Nate got back from Korea, we went and had cake and tea with him.
That's cute.
Oh, I love Walter.
That's
If
very
you're listening,
nice.
Walter, I love you.
Wonder what
That's
he's
really
up to right now.
Probably at the museum.
That's cute. I'd love
What's
that.
yours? Sorry, what's yours?
I think I would live in somewhere in the Mediterranean. And
Forgot about that. That could exist. I'm there with my dogs.
I also forgot
But I don't know
about
you.
the Mediterranean.
but I don't know you. We see each other and we go, just wave. Don't talk to me.
Don't look me in the eye, please. People don't know my history.
And I like, I have an olive farm somewhere that sometimes I go and I make olive oil.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
When you want to.
When I want to. But I do have a little shop. It's a little coffee shop. And
Nice.
I make little pastries, and I'm friends with everybody there. And sometimes I host comedy nights, but I don't tell anyone I used to do comedy. And I tell some people. I get a little bit drunk some nights, and I tell some people.
And do you have like a, sorry, I just have like an image in my mind. You just made a pastry, someone's come in the shop and they're like, Niki, and then you like wipe your hands on this linen cloth and put it over your shoulder.
Yeah.
And then you go, yeah. I've got, this is such a perfect, like, under the Tuscan sun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for fun, I write short stories.
Love it.
Nice.
I have a little room in my house that has a little window that faces the water. And I have a little typewriter, and I write little stories.
Like in Love Actually when Colin Firth.
Yeah, in Portugal.
Yeah.
I've never seen Love Actually.
Okay.
Have you not?
You guys would look so disappointed in me.
No, I'm excited for you to watch it.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, it doesn't, some things don't age well, but, and when you
what?
dig deep into any of the relationships, it's kind of like,
they're bad.
yuck.
Okay.
Also, I can't name one person.
Alan Rickman.
No, I mean their character names. And I've watched that movie
Colin.
hundreds of times.
Colin.
Oh, Colin, yeah. And I hate
Colin-
Uncle Jamie.
Colin Frissle.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I had like a bingo thing in my own head of the actors from Love Actually, because for whatever reason, over like a 2-week period, most of them came into the Natural History Museum.
That's cool.
Yeah, so literally, I
Who?
think I have all of them.
What?
Colin Firth, Laura Linney, Emma Thompson, the guy who plays Colin.
I can't remember his
Colin
name.
Frissle.
I know exactly who you're talking about though. Keira Knightley?
No, not Keira Knightley. I never got Keira Knightley.
Oh, God.
What do you mean by got?
Like in my head.
They came and then she
then I was like,
stamped
gotcha.
their
Oh, okay.
Like bingo.
Liam Neeson?
Okay. No, not Liam Neeson.
name. You didn't
Still
get them
pretty
all,
good
did
though.
ya?
Still pretty good.
You said I got most of them.
Once I got the Colin Frissle guy though, I was like, this is crazy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Laura Linney's a great one.
Oh, and
Was she nice?
She was really, really nice. She's so sweet, and
Good.
she was in town because she was doing a one-woman show at the British Theatre, which I then went and saw, and she was incredible.
Oh, I'd say so. She's phenomenal.
I mean, I love her.
So good.
Oh.
I can talk about the Vanderpump cast.
Last night at the show here, I was doing my bit about Irishmen and how awful they are. And then I was like, has anyone been with an Irish man before? And then this girl in the front row was like, and I was like, hold on, I recognized her from 3 nights ago. She was at a different gig that I was doing and answered. And I don't know if I told you this about, like, she was like, yeah, I was with this Irish guy. He pulled down his pants and then he came on my face
Wait, what?
straight away.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, how did he even do that?
I don't know.
Wait,
Like he didn't
what's
even
the-
touch it?
It
He
just
was
went.
What's the,
That's honestly kind of impressive.
Wait,
She
but
said he
what's
warned
the
her.
context?
They were
Like,
getting
they
jiggy
were
with
just
it, I
making
assume.
out?
No, well, I assume that they were gonna do something, and then he was like, "I'm about to come," and then he pulled down his pants, and then bam in her face.
That actually, I hate that so much.
I know. And I was like, "Do you
Ew.
ever see him again?" And then she was like, "No." I was
So-
like, "Good."
Ew. So they were
then
just
she-
making out, and then he pulled down his pants and came on her face.
Yes.
That's so f.
it. I know.
I wouldn't want it on my face, but I would be like pretty pleased with myself if I made a guy come just from making out with him.
But it sounds like he just has problems.
Yeah,
like,
that
it doesn't
sounds
sound
like
like
an
it was to the
issue.
her.
Well, how do we know that?
We only have one test subject.
This is true.
We'll have to get him to come with someone else.
Like if a guy comes prematurely, I'm not like, oh no, you came too quick. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty cool.
I'm a hot dad.
I'm fine with it in like the context of sex, but if
Yep.
it's some random dude and he's just like, I'm gonna come, and then undoes his pants and just comes everywhere.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
No, thank
I have
you.
no
Keep it in the
issue
pants.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, pretty cool. If they come, like
Yeah, yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
when they
Fine,
come
fine,
quickly,
fine.
don't give a crap. If they're like a launch,
Also,
Yeah, in your
the
face.
idea
and the
of
fact that
them
he's
not,
Irish as well
the
is
idea
rotten.
of them like not even like, I don't know, touching themselves or anything.
Yeah.
It just like happening.
You have no control.
Is
Like,
scary to me.
I don't know.
I don't like that at all.
I'm
oh Jesus, sorry, I'm after doing that. Like that's
yeah.
how you know. rotten.
Oh,
I'm 65% disgusted, and the rest, I've got questions.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Oh, I have questions.
Yeah, it was crazy when I saw her being like, and I'm like, oh my God, it's the same girl. And then I like told the audience, and then I was like, they were like, what the? And I was like, oh, I didn't.
Did she decide never to talk to him again? Or
I
what
didn't
was...
ask. Honestly, I only had a short amount of time the other time, and then this time I was so shocked that I forgot to ask any questions.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, it's you again. Like 3 days ago.
Well, one time for Pride, I thought I had lost my phone, and
Are you bisexual?
yeah, I'm bisexual. Are you straight?
Time will tell.
And I went home. We went home together.
Oh yeah,
And then
we were so
drunk
that night.
So drunk, and I thought I had lost my phone, even though we were like texting like a minute before, and then I was sending Amy like voice notes through my laptop, being like, Amy,
Oh, right. I remember you.
I
told me
don't know
about
where
this.
my phone is, and it was just on my bed.
Was that
The vomit night.
in the bush?
I vomit pretty frequently in the bush. No, but
That one bush is dying. All the
Or
acid.
it's really growing. Because you've got a healthy diet.
yeah. But no, I did think I vomited that night somewhere, and then I was like, I keep going around my building.
Oh, that's what it
you
was.
couldn't
Yeah.
find
You
the
were looking
vomit.
for it.
I was looking for the
And
vomit.
did you find it?
No, I didn't find vomit anywhere.
Yeah,
It's
that's
still
wild.
hiding.
But the thing is, I recently wanted to use the bag that I used that night, and there is vomit all over the bag.
Still.
Well, I guess I didn't clean it properly that night. So I must have vomited somewhere. I just don't know where.
Maybe just on the bag.
No.
No.
Or like when you got out of the Uber or something?
But then I went out. I don't know. I just couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
And this came like a couple months after I had vomited in the elevator of my building. So I needed to.
Yes. Yeah.
Your vomit stories are maybe the most entertaining of anyone's. Truly.
It's because I
actually
vomit a
think that's
lot.
true.
It doesn't take much.
It is actually. Yours are the best I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I keep it interesting with my vomit. Should we do hard and soft
Oh,
fast?
Yes.
sure.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first?
Who wants to sing the song?
Oh. don't
No,
think there's
I
one.
sang today.
Is there a song?
You never do the songs.
You never do the song.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that, and I
Yeah,
didn't.
because you're
I was like,
always the one to say who wants to do the
Yeah.
song.
I've been foiled.
Sing it. Sing
Go
it.
ahead.
Sing it.
Hard and soft, hard and soft. What are the facts gonna be hard and soft? Can you have a hard and soft fact? No, you can't, because it's a fact. Look out, here comes the hard and soft facts from the girls.
Really good. Really good.
I wish you were wearing your Spider-Man
Yeah.
costume.
Spider-Man, what are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's not what it
It's an
reminded me of at all.
original tune. Call me the Taylor Swift of Vancouver.
If we mention her 4 more times, she will appear.
I don't think I even need to read it because I think I remember it.
Oh,
Did you
Dave.
guys know
Dum dum dum.
that movie trailers?
Yeah.
So the first movie
I know 'em.
trailer
I've
was
seen 'em.
in 1915 at the Winter Garden Theater in New York City.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they actually used to play them after the movie, and that's why they're called trailers, because they would trail after the movie. But then,
Wow.
yeah, but then people would leave because
Yeah.
they didn't obviously want to see it, so then they switched to the beginning. But they still call them trailers.
That's
Wow.
very
Isn't that
cool.
a good
Yeah.
fact?
That's a very good
yeah,
fact.
I thought it was so interesting.
That is really interesting. I
Yeah.
like that because I love the trailers.
I know.
Me too. I
me
love the
too.
trailers too.
I'd probably stick around for the credits if they put the trailers at the end.
Yeah. Well, I feel like now they're starting to do that a little bit with putting like little Easter eggs at the end of a lot of
All the Marvel movies
yeah,
have the little
superhero
Easter eggs.
movies and stuff.
Did I tell you about that awful movie I saw the other day?
No, what?
Oh my god, it was one of the worst movies I've ever
was it?
seen.
Wait, the Joker one? That
No, that was
Oh,
great.
okay.
Sasquatch Sunset or Sunset Sasquatch?
I kind of remember.
Was this the real?
One of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. I was high though, so I was like laughing about how bad
Yeah.
it was, and then afterwards, like I was with like, a group of people, and they were like, "Why were you laughing? It wasn't funny." I was like, "It was so utterly shy."
Yeah.
Did they all think it was bad too?
Everyone.
Oh, okay, good.
And like there was a bit where one of the Sasquatches kept doing a thing with its hand, and it reminded me of my own joke, and I kept laughing at that.
the
The
penis
Pierre,
joke?
yeah, and I just kept laughing at that, and then it was just honestly, it was so bad. And after like they did like the 4 seasons, like whatever, spring, summer, and I thought it was finished at the first season, and I was like,
Oh,
wow, that was
no.
kind of shorter than I thought it would be, but I'm happy it's done. And then it was like spring, and I was like,
That's
We
devastating.
have 3 more to go. It was so bad.
What was
Jesse,
it about?
Leave.
Yeah, I don't know. I got it for free though because I overpaid for popcorn before, and then they gave me a free ticket. So I was like, I don't really mind. But the rest of them were like, we paid $15 for that.
I would never leave a movie even if it was bad. I would stick it out to the bitter end.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever left one.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never left one, but because
Left comedy
we left
though.
that one show at the Rio that time,
Yeah,
which I was like not wanting to name this person's name.
they're not gonna hear
They're
this.
so famous. Joe Pera.
Okay.
We left during
was
Joe
terrible.
Pera. It was awful.
Yeah.
But because of that, I'm like, maybe I could leave a movie.
I have commitment issues.
I think anything I pay for, I want to get the full.
That's
This is the
fair.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fair.
Although I leave concerts early.
Oh, really?
How
Yeah.
early?
Oh.
I try to leave like halfway through the last song.
Yeah, beat the crowds.
Smart.
Yeah.
My hard fact is do you know what the longest wedding veil is in the
No,
world?
What is
No.
it?
It is nearly 23,000 feet.
Nice.
Wow.
Did you just look for this?
No, I looked at it earlier. I just couldn't remember. I've had a day, okay?
Okay.
And which is the same length as about 63 football fields, to put it into context. Yeah, that's
Wow.
insane.
And
Why did they
why?
even do that?
Yeah.
She said, and I was laughing reading the article beforehand, being like, because it was like a dream come true for this woman. And I was like, what? She was a little girl being like, I hope I have the biggest wedding veil in the world.
Yeah.
And it literally then was in quotes being like, this has been a dream since I was a kid. I was like, shut up. You were a kid being like, I'm going to break the Guinness World Record for longest veil. Shut up.
That's so lame.
I know,
That's very
loser.
Also, it's just going to
Yeah.
get so dirty.
yeah.
Gross.
I mean, I suppose you would just probably have it on for like a little walk and then take it off.
And that's it. Where do you put it?
It has to be a big, long walk.
A real long, well, or a short walk, but just a long veil.
You just stand there and someone has to walk with the
Yeah,
veil.
yeah, but someone has to like go like place.
Yeah,
Someone has
and
to
then
walk.
you have to stand still, I guess, while they're doing that, and then you have to walk. I don't know. It's stupid.
Isn't it so stupid?
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah.
And so expensive.
How much was it?
It was like $4,000 or something like that.
That's ridiculous.
For something
Yeah.
you're going to wear, I suppose you're in the Guinness World Records, but like,
Do you get
at what
paid?
cost?
huh?
Do you get paid to be in the Guinness?
No.
Baby?
Patrick Millia is in
Is he
the
making?
World Records for the most amount of impressions in under a minute, I think.
Okay.
Crazy, right?
Not what I thought you were gonna tell us. He was. In
I
the
thought
World
there was
Record.
going to be a punchline.
It was just facts. I thought this was hard and soft facts. Just delivering some facts. But yeah, no, that's crazy, right?
What's your hard or soft fact?
Well, okay. I don't think this is an actual fact, but it's been presented to me as a fact.
So soft.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you guys might disagree.
Oh, okay, fun.
Gooey.
What?
It's a gooey fact.
Oh, it's a gooey fact. Yeah, babies not being able to drink water.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
Like babies aren't supposed to drink water.
I've heard this.
They're not supposed to, or they're not able to?
supposed to. I think.
Yeah, they're not
Okay.
supposed to drink water.
But
It's
do you
like
know
bad
what the,
for them.
Why?
Yeah. Do you know what the story is there?
I don't, but it's like surely the early babies
Don't
of the
call
world.
me Shirley.
What is
I don't
happening?
know.
I feel like I'm like at a show where I've lost the audience.
That would imply you ever had me.
That would have been the thing that tipped me over the edge. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, you said that I suck. You said that I'm bad at
What?
improvising.
When did I say you suck?
Sucky Niki Licky.
I said stupid
oh,
Niki
okay,
Licky.
that's worse. And then you're all down my throat and butt.
What?
And you're all like, you're being mean to me.
When did I say that? At the
Earlier.
beginning. Yeah, at the beginning.
Run the
Not
tapes.
anymore.
Not anymore because suddenly you're mean.
Yeah, but
And
one
that's
of us,
fine.
Well, because one of us all has to be mean at every point.
But I don't know about that.
Well, that seems to be how it goes.
Anyways, I think early babies obviously were drinking water.
Early babies.
Oh, like back in the day.
Yeah, like they. Do you know
Probably
what
just
I mean?
all from the tit, though, no?
But how would they have even known to be like, eat it?
Well, because
Because it would come out.
The milk just comes
Just comes out.
But don't you think they would also give
They're
it
like,
water?
Well, I feel like if I were to just have a baby,
Yeah.
I wouldn't think to not give it
That's
water.
what I'm saying.
But yeah, I've also heard this and been like, what?
I feel like that's something like, is it real?
Well,
Like, is it actively like bad for them?
apparently. Well, shall I Google?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look up to see.
I wonder if it's like, if people are just giving them water and not milk, and it's like you have to give them milk because of the nutrients in it.
Yeah, because the milk acts as like a liquid, like a drink and food because of the
It's making me really thirsty.
For breast milk.
Have you ever tasted breast milk?
No, does it taste like melons? That's what I heard.
I can't remember.
Cantaloupe.
Friends.
I heard it's kind of sour.
Oh.
Sour.
A
Have you
bit
had it?
sour. Not as an adult, like. I mean, if you
Oh,
can't-
you remember the taste?
No, I don't remember the taste. I don't.
We don't believe you.
I was 3 and 364 days when I gave up the tit, and I do not remember the taste.
Wait, was the day before your birthday?
Yeah,
Really?
my 4th birthday.
And your mom was like, Amy, this is your last day?
She was like, no more. And
The
I
fact that
said,
you can remember the conversation.
Yeah,
I
that's scary.
remember saying, I'll give back the cards
The cards?
so I wouldn't turn 4. I thought, but I was keeping the presents. I was not giving the presents back, but I was like, look, I'll give the cards back. And my mom was like, no, you can't have it anymore. Yeah.
I wonder how she decided.
I think people told her she had to stop.
Yeah.
Because she
like,
wanted to keep
standing.
me as the baby for as long as possible.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You're like 15 years old. She's putting a bonnet on
I'd
you.
love to do a
Little
study.
baby Amy.
There's this British sketch show called Little Britain back in the day, and there was this bit when this man, he was like breastfed until he was like it was like his wedding day, and he used to go bitty, and then his mom would be like okay, and then like breastfeed him. And when that came out, my life was ruined because my brother and sister used to just always
Oh, that's awful.
do it to
I
me.
hate that.
And I was like, it wasn't my decision.
yeah, exactly.
I didn't ask for the tit.
No.
I mean, I did, but like I wasn't,
But you're a
didn't
little
know.
baby kitty.
It was
kid.
my mom.
Yeah. Do you want to know about the babies in the water?
Yes.
Okay, so apparently, because they have tiny tummies and developing kidneys, it puts them at risk for both nutrient loss and water intoxication.
Oh, yes. Water intoxication
Yeah.
is what I've heard of.
So-
Water intoxication.
That but does make sense.
But what
It
is
says-
water intoxication?
So it says
If you have
water
too
can be
much water.
toxic to anyone
yeah.
if drunk in large quantities. But of course, because large is relative to size and age, an adult with healthy kidneys would be able to drink several liters. Would have to drink several liters in a short period of time to get water intoxication. But with like a little kid, it's a lot easier.
Oh.
So that's what it is. So they're supposed to get hydration from the
Milk.
of the mama.
I do remember when I was younger and like people were like talking about ecstasy and stuff, and they were like, be careful that you don't drown
Yes.
when you're taking ecstasy because you like drink so much water
that
when you're
happened
on
to
it.
someone.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I never would ever drink enough water.
I always thought that it was like you would drown because like you'd be so off your face that you would jump into water. And then I realized
That's
that it
very
was
funny.
not, that was like you were drinking too much water.
I read a thing about a girl, I think in Scotland, where that happened like a couple of years ago. So scary.
Yeah.
She
So that
just
makes
drank
sense
like a
with the
bunch of 2
babies.
liters of water and then died. Should we do out of the box? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we actually got a question from a friend of Jordan's.
Okay.
He told us before the show, so I'll just paraphrase. So it's his friend, and his friend has a wife, and they're sort of debating what is the appropriate amount of time before calling a babysitter, to give a babysitter in order to look after your children. And so his wife thinks that you should give them like a full 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and he thinks that 3 days is like around there is like adequate notice.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think is 3 women without children?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess also as people without children, we should just say that our opinions don't matter.
In most ways, I think my opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I have no dog in this fight, but I'll share an opinion.
Share it.
I mean, I feel like you could. I don't think there's anything wrong with asking like 3 days out, but I think you also just need to like be aware that someone could say no. But I don't think it's like disrespectful.
No,
would
I
be
don't
my
know.
opinion.
Especially not if you already have a relationship with the babysitter.
Yeah.
If it's like someone brand new and you're like, I need you to come here in 3 days. They'd be like, whoa, like I need to get to know your kid maybe.
Yeah.
But I think like if you already have a relationship with them, also like who is this person? Do they have other jobs, or is it like a teenager? So if it's just like a teenager, like let them know day of, you know? What else are they doing with their lives?
Yeah, exactly. Also, I think it depends like if it's something that the babysitter has maybe said like, oh, I'd love more notice or whatever,
Yeah.
then sure. But Yeah.
I think where possible to give them as much notice as possible.
Yeah, of course.
Like as a former babysitter.
Professionally.
I think like as much notice as possible just so you can just have it in the diary. But like also it's not like outrageous to be like, hey, any chance that you can do this? But then you do need to have a few babysitters on your Rolodex.
Yeah.
In case they can't do it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like insane to text someone.
No, because
be
things
like,
happen.
yeah.
Like, what if you have to what if you have to go somewhere for a work trip or something last minute, or family emergency or something? Like, things are gonna happen.
I have people asking me to mind their dog day of.
Really?
Dogs I've never met.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't
that's wild.
know you or your dog.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
And that I'm like, well, I did do it once, and it was a wiener dog, and the wiener dog was scary.
I love that story.
Oh, I feel like I remember this wiener dog.
Yeah, I went and I didn't do a meet and greet, and then the dog was very scary.
Amy was scared of the wiener dog. I love it.
It was such a small dog, but it was like,
Oh, that
and
is
then
scary.
it like jumped up on the shoulder of the owner, and then was like in my face, and I was like, and but I just felt so bad because they hadn't been able to go out, and it was the woman's birthday, and then it nipped me, and then I was
Whoa.
like, my stomach was like, get out of here, and I was like, oh, but if you're bad with people, and then they left, and then the dog was on the couch, and I was on a computer chair for 3 hours, and they told me it was snowy at the time. They told me to put booties on the dog, and I was like, I'm not putting
Ew.
booties on this dog is going to eat me. You should have seen me trying to put a freaking leash on the dog. I was like, and at one point I was sitting on the computer chair watching the telly like over the couch, like it was so sad, and the dog like creeped up and was on the back of the couch, and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna bite my face.
It's so funny,
It was-
especially when you
yeah.
picture it being a wiener dog.
Yeah.
And you just being in pure fear. It's so funny.
Did it ever calm down?
It calmed down when they weren't there, and then as soon as they came back, it like switched to demon dog. It was like
Whoa.
protective, so they moved from
So are you saying that the dog was protective of its owner and bit you?
nipped. I would never ask the dog to leave. And I respected the dog enough to sit on the computer chair and let it have the couch because it was the dog's house.
I'm with you. I just thought it was too much of a parallel the way we're ending these podcasts.
It is funny. But yeah, the owner gave me a tip on top of what I earned. And I was like,
nice.
here, dude, you need to get the dog trained.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I know. Sorry, because they moved from like Brazil or something, and the dog got stuck in custom or like wherever, and then they said it came back a different dog,
Oh,
and
that's
then
sad.
like when anybody is around them, he goes loopers.
It's like a trauma thing.
Yeah,
Aww.
yeah. So it was sad. Like, yeah. I did take a photo and sent it to my friends, and I was like, the dog has the couch, I have that chair. And they were like, you got schooled by a wiener dog. I was like, yes.
I picture it like anytime you get close, it's like, grr.
I was like trying to get the remote, and I was like,
Whenever, oh, this is actually so lame. Maybe I'll share it anyways.
Do
Whenever
it.
like I'm like grumpy or something, and oh, it's so lame. It's one of those things you do as a couple that you don't realize how lame it is.
Do it.
Cute.
I'm
I think it's gonna be
excited.
cute.
And like Tom will come to like give me a kiss. I'll be like, grr, like do that like growling thing, and then like quickly give him like a kiss.
Aw.
Yeah,
That's cute.
it's just
so you pretend to be a dog.
That's not lame.
You don't think so?
Can I tell you one
Pretty
that
lame.
me-
So lame.
Can I tell you one that me and my ex used to do?
XXX.
We used to do this thing where we would it was so cute. Where we would like pretend to be a different animal going in for a hug. And then and then at the last minute we would like do like the angry thing that the animal would do. So for example, a stingray is something we would do regularly, where we would just like go up to each other like this, and then the last minute we go sting. So also
What other animals?
we did like a kitten.
So much worse.
We did a kitten
What's a
quite
kitten?
a lot.
Show us a kitten.
No, I won't show
Come
you the
on,
kitten.
show us the
Too lame.
kitten.
The kitten's
Come
too
on,
lame.
show us the kitten.
kitten's too
Oh,
lame.
stingray, pretty lame. Show us the kitten.
Stingray was kind of lame.
No, because you're like going in for a hug and then at the last minute you sting.
Yeah, show us the kitten. Come on,
No, it's too lame.
please. We've crossed that bridge.
It was just like meow, 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 meow. 23.
Okay, yeah, I do this as a grown-ass 30-year-old woman.
But when you're in a relationship, you get to do cute things.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fairness, I love those sappy
Yeah,
things.
who
Just
does
when I
that?
hear
It's
it
not lame.
externally, I'm like, jeez.
Well, even as I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, oh my.
I only think it's cute.
Okay, well, that's nice. I'm glad that we've made a turnaround and you've become nice and I've become nice and Amy got mean.
See what happens next episode.
All right. Thank you for listening, as always. Send us some out-of-the-box questions,
God.
please.
Please, we love you.
Bye.